Who you gonna telephone? The Ghost Fellas, huh?
Yo, what's up YouTube world? I animate them, I review them. Yo, what's up YouTube world? I animate them, I review them. EricTron here, and today we are going to be doing a review of Ghostbusters. This is the Transformers Ghostbusters, the Transformers X Ghostbusters Ectotron, and this is the GameStop exclusive Ectotron. So like you pretty much can't get this thing anywhere else aside from GameStop. They announced this at Toy Fair, and as soon as they announced this, I knew immediately that I had to pre-order this. Because, I'll be honest with you guys, not only am I a huge fan of Transformers, you guys already know, I'm also a fan of G.I. Joe, but I grew up on Ghostbusters. Of course, I didn't grow up in that era, I didn't live in that era, but I was actually first shown the original Ghostbusters cartoon. It all started when I was just, outside playing with my friends, with my neighbors. We were playing basketball and all that stuff. I come back inside, it's evening time, the sun's starting to set and stuff, and I see on the couch my mom and my little brother are watching cartoons on TV. And all of a sudden, my little brother's watching this weird cartoon. It was one episode where they're going through this old lady's house, and there's a statue of a lion that comes to life, and the Ghostbusters have to bust ghosts there. And I'm all like, wow, this cartoon is actually pretty amazing. It's even got a catchy theme song. Like, why haven't I been showed this before? So, from there, I just got hooked on the Ghostbusters, and then I've watched the movies, the first two movies that came out, and I thought that they were pretty amazing. And still to this day, I'm still a fan of the Ghostbusters, and you better believe that I will be finding a ticket to see that Ghostbusters 3 that's coming out next year. I'm really excited for that movie, and I hope it does well. I mean, it should, because it is from the same director as the previous Ghostbusters film, so I'm pretty sure that it'll be a pretty good movie. Plus, it's a sequel, so they shouldn't mess up on that. Alright. But anyways, enough with my explaining of my love for the Ghostbusters. Let's get on with the review. So, as you see, I have two of them. Well, technically I have one. The other one is one that I gave to my little brother. He decided to keep his mint in box. So, I have this right here to show you guys the packaging. As you can see, it is a very nice packaging. It is the same packaging as the original G1 toys that came out. And what I really like about it is that it has the little slime splatter all over the Transformers title right here at the end, which makes it really cool. You can see, just like the original G1 toys, you have the step-by-step transformation on the box. And then you got the nice little artwork of Ectotron. Then you got Ectotron in the box with a little Slimer. You got this nice logo right there, More Than Meets the Eye, Ghostbusters X 2019 Transformers Collaborative. So it's a joint project between Transformers and Ghostbusters. See, Hasbro, you got the original Hasbro logo right there. Ectotron, Ecto-1. That's pretty cool, the original title, like on pretty much every other G1 box. And then on the side, you got Transformers, Got the No Ghost logo with the 35 right there because both Transformers and Ghostbusters are turning 35 years old, and they both came out in 1984. So you got that, and you got the same thing on the other side right here. And then we go to the back, and much like every other G1 Transformers packaging, you get this nice little background right here. In particular, I pretty much favor this background. And you got all this, the bio of the Transformers. More Than Meets the Eye, 35th anniversary, 1984, 2019. 35 years. Wow, Transformers is getting old. And then down here, you have Ghost Corps, authentic Transformers, so it's not a GoBot, it is an officially licensed Transformer. Hasbro, and GM, officially licensed from GM. This is an official Cadillac. Okay. And here's the bio of Ectotron in all different languages. It says, Autobot, Ectotron, function, paranormal investigator. And his quote is, when life splatters you with marshmallow goo, just go with it. That's pretty nice, because that's an homage to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Alright. And it says, when the Ghostbusters need a ride to the next paranormal hotspot, it's nice to have one who also can handle a proton pack. So that's pretty cool. And then you got little stats right here, just pretty different from the G1. Unlike the original G1 packaging, they don't have the little red magnifying glass to put it over the stats so you can decode it, because the blue stats right here are already raised for you, so you don't need to worry about that. So usually the Transformers would have it would be speed, intelligence, endurance, and rank. Right here you have strength. Right here, this is intelligence, speed, firepower, and a little added thing right here, which is pretty nice, is you got, it looks like a ghost busting skill right there, or ghost trap. No, this is ghost trapping skill, and this would be your ghost busting skill right there. And I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's it for the packaging. At the bottom, you got Ectotron right there. And then you got all this other copyright stuff, but don't really care about that. So yeah, that's pretty much on Ectotron's packaging. Very cool, very nice. Alright, so let's get on with the toy itself. Alright, so here is Ectotron, or Ectronimus Diametron, as is said in the comic, but Ectotron is good for short, because I don't feel like saying that long name. But here it is. As you can see, it is a very nice looking hearse, just like in the movies and the cartoons and stuff. It's that Ghostbusters hearse that we all know and love. It is, without a doubt, the Ghostbusters Ecto-1, the hearse. Very nice looking vehicle. And as you can see, it comes with a little Slimer. This is one of the accessories that it comes with. You can see he comes with a little Ghostbusters character. So, it's the actual Ghostbusters figure. Very translucent, clear. No painting on the mouth or the eyes, unfortunately, but that's alright. It's a nice translucent rubbery green. Although I'd really be careful with the arms if I were you, because, with this rubbery thin plastic, it could potentially break, and it's very squishy. So I'd be very careful with that. So very nice. It's very nice that they added a little Slimer, so he can be like his little buddy going out on missions to fight against Decepticons and other ghosts. And here's the Ecto-1 car. Just another turnaround. Pretty great. He does roll very nicely. Very nicely. He rolls on all four wheels. You can see, here's the bottom of the car. You can see, obviously, there's a lot of kibble going on. You got the legs. You got, obviously, this would be the torso, and the arms are up here. These are the hands. Spoiler alert. So, yeah, and then you got the No Ghost Ghostbusters logo right there. You got the Ghostbusters logo on the side. Although I'm not sure if in the first movie did they have the logo on the back or not, or if it's just a Ghostbusters 2 thing, but whatever. I mean, it would be cool if they had it on the back, but it honestly doesn't bother me. They don't have a license plate on the back, unfortunately. Although I wish they did have a little license plate of the Statue of Liberty or something like in the second film or in the first film if it had it. However, it does have the Ecto-1 at the front. So it tells you, hey, this is the Ecto-1. You got a nice little siren at the top. And this is a little gear at the top, like in the movie. You got all this technical stuff. You got the horn right there, the little siren right there. This thing, whatever it is. You got another light bar at the back. More lights up at the front. Really, really looks nice. And you got this gold wire right there. You got the ladder right here. You got, it looks like nice little translucent plastic over the little headlights right there. You got nice rear tail lights right here. It's in a nice translucent red and a nice clear plastic right there. Very nice. And you got very nice white walled wheels right here with nice silver painted rims. Nice translucent headlights and a nice silver painted grille. Very cool. However, once you get towards the side right here and you look through all the windows and the windshield, you see all this stuff. You see the little wire from the proton pack. It would be really nice if they actually painted this in black or maybe just a translucent blue or something, but it's okay. See, however, what I did notice when I got this in the mail, it looks like it's got a little bit of scratches right here on the windshield. It really bugs me right there. I really did not want that to happen, but oh well. So yeah, I mean, I pretty much, it does look like, without a doubt, it does look like the Ecto-1. It's just my only complaint is this the clear windshields. I wish it was like a translucent color, but oh well. Still a good looking vehicle. We'll move this to the side right here, and then we'll bring in some size comparisons. Alright, for size comparison, we have Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Jazz, Transformers Power of the Primes Voyager Class Inferno, and because I don't own the Ecto-35 Optimus Prime, here is MP10. So this gives you an idea of if you were to actually get the Ecto-35 Optimus Prime, which is just a straight repaint from MP10, this is how big he would scale with this. So obviously the Ecto-1 is really not accurate to scale with other Autobot cars, because if you think about it, this the Cadillac hearse is not meant to be this big compared to a truck, but it still looks cool standing side by side with Optimus Prime. Alright, so I guess now for the transformation. Alright, so to transform him, first off, I want to say there are rubbery parts, so I'd be careful when repeatedly transforming him. Actually, you know, I don't even recommend to repeatedly even transform this thing because of the rubber parts, because over time, you know, with rubber parts, it could deteriorate and fade away and disintegrate and all that. I mean, we all know how rubber works. It's like fragile, so I wouldn't recommend turning this from back and forth from car to robot. Alright, so first off, what I would do is unplug this little gold wire. I'm not going by the instructions, by the way, just so you guys know, as always. And then pull this out. Oh, there we go. And then you want to disconnect this ladder piece right here. push this down to the side. And then pull the proton pack section up. And detach this. And set that aside. Okay, and then next, take these doors out. And then push this up. And you want to do the same with the other one. And then separate these. Flip the arms down, just like so. Flip out the hands. And then push, you want to push this down. And then you want to flip this in, and that'll be towards the side of the shoulder. Push this down right here. That's going to bring that wheel section down. Flip that to the side as well. And then you want to flip these out. And then separate this half from the vehicle. There we go. Bring that up. Flip this up here. Flip the feet down. Separate the legs. And then bring that out. Bring the heel spur out. There we go. We're almost done. Then you want to flip this piece down and bring up the head. And there you have Ectotron in his robot mode, ready to bust some ghosts or destroy some Deceptichops. Alright, now to apply the proton pack, you want to separate the proton blaster. Flip the siren out to the side. Then you want to bring this down, flip this up. Yeah, this stays towards the side. This goes up to here. Oh, and this little gold wire is going to plug into this hole back there. There we go. And then this blue wire right here is going to plug into the back of the proton blaster, but we're not going to do that yet because we got to plug this into the back. And then, so there's a little, you can see there's a little hole right here, a little rectangular hole at the top right there. And then there's a little notch right there, and that's going to plug right there. That's going to plug into place like that. And then bring the proton blaster right here. He's going to hold it at the handle if you want to. I prefer it to be held like that because that's how a Ghostbuster would hold the proton blaster. I'm not saying it correctly. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we have Ectotron ready to bust some ghosts. Alright, now I must say, Ectotron looks amazing. He looks like an actual Transformer Ghostbuster, ready to bust some ghosts. Like, he looks like a Transformer that's actually wearing the Ghostbusters uniform. I mean, he's got the brown right here going down, just like he's wearing Ghostbusters, like, brown pants. He's got the Ghostbusters brown abdomen section right there. And he even has his own name tag right there, just like an actual Ghostbuster, where it's in black with little red letters right there. Ectotron. You can see it says his name right there. It's kind of like you put a license plate on his chest or something, which is actually really cool. You can see he has a very nice head sculpt. See, going in, he does have nice blue eyes right there, although they're very small, so from a far distance it's gonna look like he has his little ecto goggles deployed down right there, which I don't mind. I mean, it's pretty cool, so he can scout out for ghosts and stuff. Very nice. He has very nice ecto goggles and a very nice silver paint on his faceplate. He's got the silver belt right there. He's got nice little pieces of red on his arms, which is a very nice touch. Although I will say that he is very hollow in the legs, but it is a remold from Power of the Prime's Inferno, so I can't blame it for being hollow like that, and plus it's part of the transformation. But overall, how he looks, it looks pretty solid, even though it doesn't feel like solid. Like, even though it's hollow, he just looks solid from the outside. And going around, you can see he's got a very, very nice proton pack right here. Looks just like a proton pack for a Ghostbuster, although it's got this, you see the wire here is blue instead of black, but I don't mind because, I mean, for the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 look, it's supposed to be a blue wire. But overall, very nice. It's blocky, so it still looks G1. I'll give it that. It doesn't look all Michael Bay-ish. Of course, not to hate on the design, but if we're doing Transformers and Ghostbusters, you might as well go G1 because, you know, it's the 80s. You gotta respect the decade. But probably another flaw I would say is that his legs don't really hold up that nice, and it's very, very floppy. The knees, they're somewhat tight. Like, I have no problems with the knees. It's just the main legs up here, they're just floppy. Yeah, it's very tight thigh joints right here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So for articulation, his arms, let's see, they don't go a whole 360, unfortunately, but it's whatever. I mean, I don't usually go all 360. And you have a joint right there, so if you want him to wave, you can, you know, you have that joint right there to wave his arms up. He has a nice elbow right there, so he can reach all the way up like this. So, like, say, if you actually want him to go and reach for his little proton gun, he can sort of do it, but not really. I mean, if it's already attached to the wire, then he really can't because of the wire length. Can't really reach all the way. And then because of transformation, you can see his hand goes in and out like that. His legs, they don't go back that far because of that whole back kibble right there, which is also another problem, but I can also forgive because we had so many Transformers with back kibble, so it's not even all that you know, major. Oh, no wonder. Okay, so there's this tab right there. I forgot to tell you guys, there's this tab right there, and it also goes into this little light bar right there, so that's why it's not staying in all the way. I was wondering, like, it's all flopping around. It somewhat holds it in place. Oh, well. But yeah, his leg does kick up that far. 90-degree bend at the knee. Nothing at the feet, except you can tap his toe if you want to, but no rocker. And his head is on the ball joint, and that's pretty much it. And if you want, you can have little Slimer be perched on his shoulder, so you can go on ghost busting missions with Slimer. For size comparison, here we have Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Jazz, Transformers Power of the Primes Voyager Class Inferno, and as you can see, they are the same size because, well, he is a remold of the Hotspot and Inferno remold figure. So there is that. He is a Voyager class figure. MP10 Optimus Prime, Masterpiece Starscream, because that seems to be the arch enemy of the Transformers Ghostbusters comic. They will be fighting his ghost. And EricTron. Alright, now for my final thoughts and conclusions. Overall, Ectotron is a very amazing figure, a very amazing Transformer. He has an iconic alt mode. It's very cool. He turns into the Ecto-1. It's kind of one of the things I've always wanted. Is like, I've always wanted a Transformer that turns into an Ecto-1 or some vehicle from an iconic movie of some sort, and the Ecto-1 is really the top vehicle that I've always wanted out of a Transformer. Very straightforward, simple transformation. He's somewhat solid. I mean, aside from the loose legs, he's a pretty amazing figure. I like how, you know, they incorporated the tech on the top of the Ecto-1 to be his proton pack. And I really like how he actually comes with a little Slimer figure as well. And he does look like a robotic version of a Ghostbuster, because he's wearing the whole Ghostbusters uniform. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice paint apps, nice color. I really wish, although I kind of wish they had a little Ghostbusters logo on the back of the Ecto-1, but it's just a minor nitpick. But overall, Ectotron is a very amazing figure. He does have that back kibble, but it's easily forgiven. So yeah, that's about it on Ectotron. It is a very nicely scaled figure, and I really hope Hasbro does more of these iconic vehicle Transformers. Like, I really hope, the one that I really want the most is, I really want Hasbro to make a DeLorean that's actually a Transformer. And that would really be awesome if we actually got a Back to the Future DeLorean Transformer. Maybe they might do a little crossover with Back to the Future sometime in the future. Hey, that sounds kind of weird. Back to the Future in the future. Yeah, but I really hope they make that, or if they can make a kit Transformer, like a Knight Rider Transformer, that would be pretty awesome. Or of the General Lee, you know. But someone has made a stop motion of that with the General Lee, although it's with a Gundam. But if they actually made a transformable General Lee Transformer, that would be great as well. So yeah, that is Ectotron. Issue number 1 of Transformers Ghostbusters just came out. I just read that issue, and so far I'm pretty amazed with that, and I'm really curious for the next issues that come out for the next months, because so far this series looks really amazing. So go check that out. It is a very amazing series. So like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends. Check out more episodes of War on Earth whenever I drop one. Check out some of my previous videos if you haven't already. Click that subscribe button, and peace. We are out of here.